appreciate what those players did and coaches and fought and just kept playing and at the end found a way to make enough plays and certainly thought that really all units did a heck of a job and contributed to that thing. That's what I think made this one feel good. Certainly defensively, 2 big picks by Ray, and there was some obviously key stops that did a good job for the most part on 3rd down. Offensively, we were able to run the ball enough and took care of it. I don't think we were as good at it as 3rd down as you'd like to be, and I thought our special teams was a big return by Lafayette, and I thought our coverage units did a good job for the most part. We gave it to one big one, but there's a lot of guys contributed, and I appreciate the way they worked, and got to enjoy tonight, and then tomorrow take it and try to use it to go forward.
Do you consider this a signature win of the season so far?
Well, it feels like because it's the most recent one, but it was a good one to get. I don't know. We'll play out the year and see.
Ray's been the subject of a lot of criticism on the outside. I know you probably don't pay a lot of attention to that, but it's pretty mean to see him, have the games that he has tonight with the big plays that he
Well, I think it's big, for him and the guys inside the building, because guys know who he is and how he approaches it, and that maybe in more ways than anything means the most, So that what people say outside, it's not as important as what's going on inside, and love the way he approaches every day, and then to be able to have some experience, some success in a big way. It's pretty neat to see guys do that.
What did you learn about Tom tonight, especially how he played in the second half?
Yeah, I don't know if you'd say, boy, that learned something new about him. I think that it was it's kind of who he is, and Tom's hasn't been and wasn't tonight and won't be. None of us will be perfect, but he plays the game, he competes, he works at it, and truly I'm happy for that group of guys in the locker room.
A little bit of a recovery game for James too.
Yeah, I thought he ran hard. Down the goal line, I thought Isaac ran hard. I thought the guys did. If we had, I think it was 40-some. Just looked at it real quick, 40-some attempts, and a couple of those might have been Tommy, but we were able to run the ball enough and keep them a little bit, so it didn't just become a pass game. And thought a lot of guys put it out there, and that you appreciate.
What happened to Clemmings on that down by the goal line? You replaced him.
When he cramped up and then he couldn't play the next play because of the injury. Yeah. So TJ had to come out and put Dory in.
What did Tom do well tonight?
Well, I thought that he made some big throws. I thought he competed. Wasn't there. Got some yards, some positive yards. He protected the ball. He competed, and that it rubs off. So I thought he put himself out there, and thought he did a lot. He made some, I thought, some really good throws. Thought he did a lot of good things.
For the offensive line to give up only 1 sack, was there anything they did better this week than maybe in recent weeks?
I think it. Yeah, we were on him a little bit more. I thought it was a heck of a front we're facing, and guys battled, and the results were better. I thought we were able to run the ball, and that helped a little bit. It's good.
The turnovers are starting to come these last couple games. What has the defense done differently to make that happen?
Nothing different. It's. I think it just you got opportunities, and then they're able to take advantage of those. But I don't think it's not emphasized any more or less. There's nothing. I think opportunities came and they were able to cash in on them.
How encouraging is it to see them play that well and make big plays as a group without Donald, maybe your best defensive player, playing a real dominant role in this game?
Statistically, probably not, but and I had a chance to see him, on quite a few, and I thought he played you know, didn't have the stats maybe, but he played hard, he played, you know, a heck of a role in it. But I think it's always good, you know, and that's what's, I think, why this one feels, anytime, you know, as a team, everyone can contribute in its own way. It does feel good, and you know, certainly defensively, you know, had to have a couple big stops, and we're able to do that. And that was fun to see.
You think the call on Tua was the right one?
The what?
When the guy was thrown out, Tua was thrown out of the game?
Yeah, I didn't, that's not my call, so, didn't have to worry about it. You know, I was on the far end.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the replay.
You did?
No, what, I mean, I'm not calling the game.
Paul, you guys battled back to take the lead, played well with the lead, ultimately won the game. Is that a step that this team needed to take, a step they maybe hadn't taken in the past?
I don't know, I mean, it's a steps needed to win the game tonight, and that was big, you know, I thought, you know, even just, you know, the second to last series, you know, we didn't finish, you know, it was good to get, you know, we had a big stop, obviously, by the defense, and we were able to finish it with the ball in our hands. That was, you know, that's big. You know, we were able to do enough things tonight, you know, against a good team to win. And, you know, like I said, we gotta use that going forward. You know, kids need to enjoy it tonight and then come back and you know, get another opportunity next week. But, you know, we'll save all the what's it mean until we do so.
Did you talk about the atmosphere?
Great atmosphere. Glad you mentioned that. It was a great atmosphere, and it was fun to be a part of, and appreciate that, you know, in a big way. And I know it fueled our kids, and that was fun to be a part of. Made, you know, helped make that night special, I think, to be honest with you.
Go to final question before we get to players.
Paul, when you see Tom tuck the ball and take on defender's head on like that, do you admire his courage, or do you almost get frustrated?
Yep. So,